Hey, what's up guys? It's Sean Solo 8 and today I'm finally going to be reviewing The Mandalorian from Star Wars The Black Series, and I'm really excited about this. I also put up a new background for you guys. Me and my daughter picked it out and the rest of my family said go for it. It looks awesome. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I would appreciate it. I did bring the whole gang to show some comparisons because we've already got an awesome Mando. I mean, just look at this guy. Did we need another one? I think we could use plenty of these on the shelves. I'm sure plenty of people will agree. Let's take a closer look at The Mandalorian. The new art on the side of the box is absolutely epic. The back of the box, you have a pretty cool box art of the Mando and also a pretty cool bio, which is the same as his previous bio, and it says #1 Star Wars The Mandalorian. On the box, I have a weird sticker, and that's because I got this from the Disney store, thanks to Yak Face posting it one day. But again, this is thicker cardboard on the side, guys. It's pretty cool, and you also have a window to see the Mando on the top, and you can see his jetpack in there. Pretty darn cool. And without further ado, let's open up The Mandalorian and let's take a closer look. Then we have Beskar Mando out of the package, and as you can see, he looks absolutely awesome. He articulates just as good as the previous version. The only gripe I have is the gun doesn't quite fit into his back, just like the previous version too. I wish they could have updated that. I tried to pop his head off, didn't quite work. I guess you can just pull the cape over his head. I do wish I had a cloth cape. That'd be absolutely awesome. But overall, these figures are awesome. I'm really glad to get them in my collection, and we're gonna go ahead and take a closer look at Beskar Mandalorian. Okay, we're going out with the old and in with the new. Detail on this figure is absolutely amazing. You can see Hasbro put a lot of money into this figure. All throughout the belt, you can see the little miniature bullets and little holes inside of the belt, and of course the awesome signet, the Mudhorn signet. But overall, this figure is absolutely epic. You can see the paint details all on the kneecaps and on the shins, the awesome bullets. The detail on this figure is just off of the hook. The cape, there's loads of detail on the cape and a pretty cool tear down there on the bottom. Again, the gun just keeps wanting to pop off on me. The hands look absolutely the same. He's still got the same gloves. The wrist gauntlets look absolutely epic. You can see different texture all throughout in his arms. The helmet looks absolutely awesome. Mine does have a funny bit of paint right there. I don't know, have that or not. Let me know in the comments below. Little bit of a paint buff up there on the helmet is fine. Figure is absolutely epic. It is definitely a staple for the Black Series. Here is an idea of how they all stand height-wise. Cara Dune, the new Mando, and the old Mando, and of course the child. But overall, he's going to fit in just perfectly with all the other figures. I'm really glad to be adding this one to the collection. And then there's the jetpack. These don't articulate. Doesn't look like they do. No, but it does just pop off and snaps in. Just right there on the peg holes on the back. And as you can see, he holds his gun extremely well. And it looks, let's see if it looks the same as the other Mando's gun. We're gonna go ahead and stick Mando just right there. And we're gonna check out the other gun. This one fits in a lot better on this Mandalorian for some reason. But again, I've always just kept it in a little rubber slot. This one I'm having trouble with. I seen that in Oakhurst Studios video that this one would be shinier. So we definitely know that that's the case. But this on the front looks like, yeah, underneath is definitely different right here. You can see this part here is striped, and yeah, it is striped on the other one too, but it's just not as deep as it is on this one here. And his arms are definitely a little bit of texture difference going on there. The gauntlet is different on this arm, which is cool. And of course, we've got the whistling birds on this arm. But overall, the plate armor on the legs look the same. This one is a little bit different on the left. The boots look identical on both sides, but yeah, what a great addition. I really like the old Mando. It's going to be kind of depressing seeing him not on the shelves anymore. But let me go ahead and stick this back over him. I guess you're just gonna have to pull it over like that. Again, his gun fits in his holster, just like the previous version, and I'm gonna go ahead and stick that in his hand now. And I'm gonna pose him just like I'd pose my other one. I like his plate armor, how it actually goes up and over, which is fine. The whistling birds look super cool. But yeah, immediately you can pose Mando into some pretty cool poses. As you can see, he looks absolutely awesome. I really dig the plastic cape. I know a lot of people don't like it. It looks like it's the same on this one here. So yeah, those definitely look the same. But again, it's a bummer about the overall, the armor on this side looks different. It's a bummer about the gun not going into his back. Every time I put it on the new Mando's back, in here, you'll see this doesn't want to snap in very good. You just got to poke it through the hole, like on the previous Mandalorian. And it's just going to sit there. But when I was rotating it, it kept falling off on my turntable. But overall, it looks really cool. See, yeah, the gun just fell off again. But I really do like that crisp armor on there. It looks really, really great. I love the little signet on his shoulder for the mud horn, which of course Baby Yoda helped us out with that. The new silver looks really, really good. Almost looks like the same helmet as the carbonized. This is the only one I'm probably never gonna open. You can see, yeah, the carbonized helmet almost looks the same color, so I don't know if they just transferred that over. Let me know if you know in the comments below. Let me put his gun away. I know a lot of people have been wondering about the jetpack. But yeah, it looks okay. Doesn't look too bad. Actually, it looks kind of silly. But this don't look bad like that. This arm does want to pop up pretty high, which is pretty cool. He looks just so awesome. I'm so excited to have this to my collection. I'm definitely going to have him without the jetpack, but for photography purposes, you know, it's great that they added it as a bonus. I wonder if we're going to get deluxe versions that'll be even better, but we will see in the future. He looks down about right there, looks up pretty good. He does have some emotion going on in there. I showed you how high that arm went. This one goes up that high. They rotate 360. Single jointed elbow that goes up about that high. There is a swivel in the wrist and a hinge that bends pretty darn good. This arm is the same, and then the hinge is going to go up and down on this side. He does have a diaphragm joint in here, which moves all around, and then you can see there's like two pieces of rubber in there, which looks really cool. There's gray and then the brown on the inside. The belt, again, it is, looks like it's soft. It can move up and down. And then that is where you're gonna buckle your gun into. I'm really curious on the back of this one. Yeah, the back plate is definitely different. I think anybody would be happy with either of these figures. Kicks up relatively high. He's got a great double jointed knee. Everything else is the same on the bottom here. An upper swivel cut, and of course a hinge and a rocker in there, and some peg holes on the bottom. It's a shame. I have no idea why Hasbro just doesn't print money with these. They could literally pack the aisle and they would all be sold. Everybody would buy one of these, that's for sure. Just like the child is flying off the shelves. But without further ado, guys, thanks for checking out today's video. Check out one of the videos on the screen, and I will see you guys in the next video.